We are live. Finally. So late. Bama.
Between these iconic hedges, the field where some of college football's greats have called home. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, where these fans are ready to turn the dogs loose. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out.
It's a little short night for me tonight, but I'll probably hop on tomorrow a little bit later. So, yeah, my objective is probably get 3 games in, then we out. That's the goal every night, 3 games a night.
David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
And then we're going to be coming back with 26. Look out for some great content on that. We're going to be looking forward to that. So, I'm looking to do a lot of good stuff. So,
Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started.
Alabama today. I'm getting it busy.
And they desperately wanted to attempt to decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Offense set on first down. Power football with the run. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grab near the marker, it's Williams. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, you know, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
He leaves it with his back. Nifty little dance step. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Miller. Cobb sliding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his feet to buy time. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good.
Got you.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Let's go.
And this defense coming up.
Holla at me, boy. You ain't ready.
What an interception return.
Seeing that team?
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Got this going. We're going to do this.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
All right. Let's see what we got going on here. See if he's going to do anything different, fellas.
The Tide
I don't think he is.
Onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play.
Everybody want to play with Bama. I'm a mission. Next year, you ain't going to be this good. I got y'all ratings already.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Well, come on, where you going,
They
boy?
bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You going? Yeah. I like that.
Block that guy. He's able to get the tackle for loss.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23?
Good boy. Where you going? He gonna quit. He gonna quit today. He gonna quit. I know he
And the
is.
defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
You can.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the move, it's Evans. He gets a block.
Ooh. Let's go.
There he goes. Open it up. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip
Almost
a
had
field
him.
on display right there. And it was just about a return for a
Oh,
touchdown.
look, I'm about to move on the ball. About to have a highlight back to the house.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're going to open this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Lovett. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're going to give him another chance on 2nd and goal. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Georgia 7, Alabama 0.
We gotta get in. We gotta get in, bro.
By cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Movement here from the tight end. They want to
Let's go.
power it
Touchdown.
in on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he takes it to the house.
He's quitting already. Oh, he quit already. Let's go. Look at Lord. What's up, Lord? What request we got here? We got a request? No, I seen it. I seen it. Hold on. Yeah, that's one quit, guys. That's one quit. Wait, is Lloyd not my friend? No, he should be able to see my screen. He just got to go to my profile. Yeah, my screen. Yeah, I don't have it limited to nobody. You should be able to click on my name. Like if you go up and like you'll see me sharing, it'll say my name Sharon, and then you click on my name, and then you should be able to see Sharon. Gotcha. Yeah. Man, one dude quit already. You should be able to hear you. Yeah, he should be able to hear you. I can hear you, bro.
Welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where they've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You get a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the
I just playing somebody. I just made him quit.
on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Hey, bro, look, they're 4 quarters, bro. 4 quarters.
The Longhorns will kick it away to start. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15.
Hey, listen, they ain't built like they was back in the day. Boy, did we not, bro? Like,
It's 28.
Block or 2,
bro,
and as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28.
Yeah, these kids are ridiculous when it comes to this, bro.
Looking for a productive play on first down. To the ground with the back. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's back. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
He wanted to go.
Dogs pick up the first down through the air. And
You mean he was the third pick?
Oh,
I'm finna say.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic throwing the football.
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks
Get
up
your money.
30.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how
What would
much
you
has
want?
changed.
I always do
Back in
this.
the day,
Look,
your
if I
blocking
got,
guy needed to
I'm always a
catch
big
flat
one.
route today.
I'm gonna go where I'm
These
gonna go,
guys
but
have
I'm definitely not
athleticism,
staying if I don't want to
and
be
you
there.
just saw it
There's
from
no
that
contract in the
after
world.
the catch on that last one.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. It's Urasek. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know
I'm
that
sure.
seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more
I'm
complex
like,
than
I
what
know
it
they
looks
got.
like,
I
because
knew
that
it was
route
like something
changes
about
based
player.
on
I know they
whether
have
it's
like
man
player
or zone.
matching,
If it's
but
man
I'm still. I'm
coverage,
like, I don't
he's
want to be
flying
here.
across the
Period.
field.
I don't care what.
Zone,
I don't care if
he's
you is
gotta
off in the
sit down
same.
over the
I don't
ball
want to
in
be
a
here.
soft
Don't care for the
spot,
city.
giving his
Enjoy.
quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Urasek. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, I hit the wrong play.
The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia.
It should have been a touchdown the first time. I called the wrong play. I had a road.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
You gotta be mindful of what this play is. You gotta be mindful of how this all plays out. Because this crazy guy Isaiah Bond is so fast.
To the air, it's Manning. Quick strike complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend.
What? How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Helm. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
Hey, somebody messed with my settings on my defense here. Audibles. I definitely didn't do this. Oh, I don't have one?
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He is smashing people. Just a savvy veteran.
That was on me. I shouldn't have tried to strip tackle. I'm just trying to strip. I shouldn't be tackling.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football. Be physical. Get a big gain.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man. It's Helm.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air. It's Manning. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar.
Good luck with that.
He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down.
First down, gave it to
will
him.
move the sticks with the first down.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can, and sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football's a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them out.
Coming after it.
Give it to me.
No! Picked off in the end zone, but the officials are saying he was out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a huge break for the offense. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Oh, come here.
And the
Let's go.
quarterback caught up to and
Kick the field goal.
sacked
Take your
at the
points,
12.
bro. Take your points.
Pocket broke
There you go.
down, and
You're
the
good, bro.
quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout, Georgia.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime
35.
feeling really good about things.
35, 45, 50. I'm about to really get it
He'll bring
litty.
it out. It's White.
I'm really about to really get it
Slips
litty.
through the line. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous
Hey,
return,
dog,
man.
they're a
Inside 30
monster.
seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Dropping back, it's back. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Wait a second.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Evans. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Going for it all. He can haul it in.
Almost had
Incomplete.
it,
They
T.
took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half.
Almost had it.
Georgia, 7, Texas, 3.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away.
Yeah, you're right. I probably could have.
Oh, he's going to take a chance.
Oh, shit.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed, and vision to really set up this
Yeah, if it
offense.
probably
The
was, I ain't gonna
O-line
sit here and
got
feel it.
totally loose on that one. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Time to take a shot. And he's got it at the 30. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Going up top on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Another incompletion, and
give that
I've
man
said that
some
a lot,
milk.
and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Breaks the tackle.
Good go. Get it right there.
Space. Touchdown Longhorns. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch.
I got time.
Get in the end zone. That was a nice job.
I got 5 on
It's
it.
critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the
Give me a
coverage,
bouquet.
hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's
I don't know.
Tuggle. Nice job by the
I don't
kickoff team.
think so.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way.
Let's go. Touchdown all the way, baby. Let's get it.
That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of...
Say it again, team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Oh,
And with the
yeah.
extra point, they're up 14-10. This offense prides itself on going after
Nah, bro.
you, and they
Like,
did with that
my thing
long
about it is,
touchdown pass to finish off
you got to understand, T, it's all about game planning, right? I don't want nobody to plan for him until it's too late. If that makes sense.
So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end
Yeah, he was
zone.
gone.
He stopped at the 15.
Coming out this flat base.
Here comes the Texas offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. And chunk plays
That was a hell of a
the name
block,
of the
bro.
game,
That
and they
was on me.
get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else. Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good over the next round.
Defense there to stop him after a pickup down to the 15.
Well, when he get out, boy, everybody that testified, boy, y'all in trouble.
That last run leaves him with a third down. Will they keep it on the ground? Wide receiver coming across in motion. The touch pass on the run. tackled, but he has a first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Hey, that's a live ball.
Yes.
And this
It's my ball.
out of the end zone. It'll be
Yes, that's turnover.
Back and a turnover.
Let's go. Let's go. Touchback.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open
Let's
this
go.
period.
I know he's mad.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
Shit.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
To the air, it's back. He finds his man. Hits him with a stiff arm.
Let's go.
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The give to the left side. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20.
Touchdown. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Touchdown, dog.
Wipe my hands off the clean.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to go for the return. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Looking to go up top on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with second down coming.
Nah, bro, I just I'm jamming on the job.
Throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Manning. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Reels it in down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. He's looking to throw it.
Got you.
Picked off. Just
Yep,
a short
he is.
return, but
Got
that would
him.
have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
That
There you go. I out. See you later. Holla at me. Okay. Them Sooners.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, home of the Bayou Bengals and the stadium called Death Valley since the late 50s. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the ninth-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers.
Listen, I don't have I don't play no, you know, I don't play no Oklahoma.
Joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
You should know. You should know. If it ain't, if I ain't playing with Georgia, LSU, I ain't definitely playing with no. You know. Oh.
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Bowman. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have.
The substitutions. Talk about it. I don't lose it.
Oklahoma
The touchback.
Yeah, last. Really?
Line gets set. First down. They go to the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Arnold. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield.
I was wondering what was happening right there. It was kind of weird, but it is what it
Another
is.
big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
I don't even know how he got outside.
And that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying. It's going to be fast-paced.
Well, no, I did a contain, but I think it's because he probably
Well, it's
had
plays
a
like
lot of
that
people
that'll help
blocking, so
this
it
offense
was
stay
kind of
in
weird.
rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll give it to the back.
Oh.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. The corners are walked up tight. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thompson. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Oh, good run, bro. I thought I hit you.
Touchdown, Sooners!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. Wide receiver now comes in motion.
For 3.
Looking for space. It's Durham. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20. A pickup of 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physicality. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. Running toward the tape.
Touchdown.
And
Let's
he
go.
ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
Look.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Look, I floated over his head. That's why I didn't bullet it.
And it's
Touch
so
pass.
nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. That one bounds.
I wish I
through
could
the
have put a
end zone, and
backspin
it'll
on
be
that
a
shit. That shit would have
touchback.
been fun.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Come on.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
I'm on that road to the title.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Wants to throw. It's Arnold. Getting some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for
through his progressions, was seized zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Give it to me.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got room
Let's
on
go.
the return.
Ash.
And they'll
Put a stamp on that boy name.
Good return on the interception.
Yeah, I know. I've been practicing. I know.
More DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. So offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
Got it in the middle. It's Watkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Spins away from one. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
Hit him like
Tell you
that.
what, that's great execution.
Hit him with 2 times.
Receiver, they look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide out in motion. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He'll run it again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier.
Got him. Holla at me. Touchdown.
Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum
Hit
on
it from
your
the 2
side.
times.
They do it. They finish it with the
Yeah,
passing game.
I got some great content,
T.
T.
Passing game up, you can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
We own it.
Coming out with it, it's Bowman. They drag him down at the 22. He can't.
What are you going to do? You don't tell me you're going to quit. Oh.
Turn out of the end zone and came up a little short.
Run empty base flex. Got the flex.
Boy, they hope this next drive is more
Got Hawkins
productive
in
after
now.
throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary.
Going deep.
Give it to me.
Ball in the air. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. The 20. He's at the 10.
Yeah, he couldn't. He let me score.
Tigers. What a
Let's go.
great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little
And maybe not. He say like, okay, you know what? He got that. Cool. I just got to go score.
So awesome when you're a defense.
Maybe that's what he
You
thinking.
study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the play.
Actually, he did.
Just go get in that end zone. It is so.
He needs to score.
fielded in the end zone. It's Bowman. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a...
Sends it downfield. Snags it on the right. And the tackle
He got
is
it.
made, but
Can
not
respect it.
before that completion gets them 30+.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up.
And he's all bottled up, and now
What?
it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he
What did
does
Will
lose
Perkins have
yardage
knocked?
on
I
the
forget he
play.
did have knocked out.
Well, after the quarterback put the ball on the deck, he went into damage control mode and was able to get back on top of it.
Yeah, he's really lucky. And you remember, quarterbacks, they're not practicing the same ball security as running backs are, per se, each and every week in practice, but that's no excuse. That quarterback has got to do a better job holding on to the rock.
Got it in the middle, it's Barnes. And they pick up
Give
just
anything
a few on
underneath,
that completion.
but you ain't getting nothing
Great
over
job
the
by the
top.
quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball a wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback, using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Throwing it to the fans,
And the
huh?
offense got themselves
Fourth
in a
and
tough
11.
situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it
Decisions.
clean. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned.
He's going for the big play. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown LSU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And what nice play design. You get
Decisions.
your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just
Let's
runs
get it,
underneath
man.
And just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown,
think
and
he's
the
gonna
last
quit.
thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. He lets one fly deep.
I love when defensive linemen play with this type of awareness. You knew he wasn't going to be able to get to the quarterback, so he slows the rush down, IDs and finds out where the QB is, and then gets his big old paws up in the air to bat it.
He's going to fire deep. And
Hey,
that ball
don't play
is
with me,
picked
bro.
off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
Bye-bye. Adios, man. It's halftime. You lost. Bye. Quit. He may stick in. I don't know. He go.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Man, how about that?
And he's quits. 3, 2, bye out. See you later. Holla at me. All righty. No, he wanted the ball, but it's all good. It's over. I finished my stream for the night. That was a good 3 games. That's all I'm good for the night. I got it. Good one, people. I'm out. Till next time.